So, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more videos, and also go like the video while you're at it. And today we're doing a review of our game against Blackburn. I know the game was 2 days ago, but I think it's given us time to reflect, find out the kind of outcome of Ben Gibson's injury and the scan that he undertook after getting it seemed like he rolled his ankle against Blackburn, and talking about the players on the international break as well. But yeah, starting off, I think Ben Gibson injury, we all wish him a speedy recovery and hope he gets back fitter. It is confirmed that he's out for the rest of the season. The 8 games left, it looks like Preston Zimmerman will take his place, which I don't think is too much of a bad thing. Zimmerman on his day is a very, very good defender at this level. And I'm sure he'll do fine in the 8 remaining games, and we can make sure we get that title secured sooner rather than later. But it is gutting to see that Ben Gibson is out. Obviously, he's been a monumentous signing for Norwich. He's been fantastic in that heart of defence, has really improved our defence. And knowing that we'll still be able to sign him at the end of the season, as we've got an obligation to buy, if we go up, is so positive, because I think all Norwich fans want to see Ben Gibson play for us for the foreseeable future. He's so good for us, and it's really gutting to see that he's got this injury that's ended the season for him. Would have loved to see him and Hanley just continue that partnership just throughout the rest of the season, just to make sure that the defence is all shored up. But I have no doubts that Preston Zimmerman in the following weeks will he'll be fine. But yeah, another injury in this game was Dimitris Giannoulis. Looks like concussion potentially. Haven't heard anything of him. Don't know if he's travelling with Greece or not. I'm hoping that Greece leave him in Norwich and just say, look, you got a head injury. We'll best leave you out the international squad, because then that will also help Norwich. We come back on the Friday against Preston after some international players playing on the Wednesday, and we've got Preston. Half our players will be jet lagged and whatnot. So we can keep more players available. That would be ideal. And if Giannoulis doesn't travel and he's fit for that game against Preston on Friday on the Friday, that would be ideal, because we want to keep as many as our first team players fit as possible for that game. With half of them being out in international duty, it's very, very difficult. But those are the two, I think, main injury concerns that kind of put a sour taste on the game for me. I think the performance, we didn't get out of first gear, to be honest with you. I don't think we were great. But the fact is, I think there's positives to take from that. I think the players know we weren't great. They know there's improvements to be made. And even though we weren't great, we still created better chances. I think we're the better team overall, and still managed to come out of the game with a point. And it really could have easily been 3 points. So it just shows that even when we're not at our best by any stretch of the margin, we can still get points on the board and score goals and create chances. So I think that's so important to see. And even defensively, we were good apart from that set piece, which Norwich always do have a struggle with, no matter how good our defence is. So yeah, there's obviously positives to take from that, but I think the injuries did put a sour taste on it. The performance wasn't ideal, and we couldn't make it 10 wins in a row, but I don't think that's the end of the world. I still think we'll be fine for the final 8 games of the season and clinch that title. We've got to win all our games now to get the points record, so hopefully we can do that. Otherwise I'll be kind of going into my cave for a few weeks after I put out that statement saying that we will beat it. I still think we can win 8 games in a row. We've done 9, we can do 8 quite easy. But I think Norwich will be fine. I look at the run-ins between us and Watford. I think our run-in to the final day of the season is quite favourable compared to theirs. If you look at their last 4 games, they've got us at Carrow Road, they've got Brentford, and they've got Swansea as well. So they're going to have a very, very difficult time of it. They've also got Reading in that time as well, as have we. So I do think we'll be fine for the title. But overall in the game, I think Blackburn started the first half very well. They in their pressing, they were very aggressive, very brave. And I think that kind of took Norwich by surprise. We see so many teams come to Carrow Road these days just to sit back and just allow us to play football. I think we thought Blackburn was going to be one of those teams looking at their league position, but their performance doesn't reflect their league position at all. They should be in the top half of the table, in my opinion. Blackburn are a very, very good side, very aggressive, Yeah, very, very, very decent side, and they deserved a point from the game, I would say. But I do think that, by a slight margin, Norwich were better and did create the better chances to, if any team was going to win the game, it would have been us. But Kenny McLean, really, really good goal to put us ahead in this early on in the second half. Great give and go between him and Kieran Down, and Kenny McLean found that bottom right-hand corner with his weaker right foot, which was excellent to see. And then obviously a Harvey Elliott set piece, him getting another assist this season, putting the ball into Sam Gallagher's head. Both substitutes combining there for Blackburn with 12 minutes left to go. And yeah, the points were shared. I don't think Norwich fans are too downhearted by it. It's still 10 games unbeaten. It's a really, really impressive run. And I've been unbeaten for these last 8 games. 18 games unbeaten going into a Premier League season is really impressive. We can keep that defensive sort of stability. And keep that going for the rest of the season. It will really, really put us in a positive mindset going into the Premier League next season, which I think is all but confirmed now. I think we're all looking ahead to what away days we're looking forward to in the Premier League. Personally, I'm looking forward to Fulham if they stay up. I haven't done Fulham yet. One of the only grounds in the Premier League I haven't done. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Premier League. And the earliest we can secure promotion is by the 17th of April, I think. I've kind of try to calculate it, but I think it's the 17th of April when we play Bournemouth, and in that week we play Watford, and we also play on the 24th as well. Can't remember who we play there, but in that week we can secure the promotion and the title, so that would be ideal. We can secure it as early as possible, puts Norwich's fans' minds at rest, and that'll be ideal for definite. But yeah, looking at the international duty, we've got half our squad out. And I think the biggest worry is that we don't pick up too many injuries. Obviously, like I said, we've got Ben Gibson out for the rest of the season. Giannoulis has picked up an injury. I don't know the extent of it. I believe he's fine. But I think the main concern is injuries and fitness levels. We don't want them to come back to Norwich not at full fitness for the Friday game against Preston, because we want to play our full-strength squad. We want to win games still. We've still got a job to do. And if we've got our first team unavailable, it's just going to look a fairly... lacklustre for us in the first game back. But I'm in full belief that Norwich can still do the job against Preston. They're a side that aren't really performing well this season. I've just sacked their manager Alex Neil as well. So I'm still confident that after the international break, even though players may be slightly tired, I do think we can still do the job if we rotate the side slightly. We've got that squad depth that I absolutely adore this season. The strikers we've got: Adam Eder, Jordan Hugill, Timu Pukki, such good strikers at this level. So yeah, that's the squad depth that we've got is just ideal, and I think we'll be fine in that aspect going into Preston. And I think I don't think the draw against Blackburn was too much to worry about, though. I think again, like I've done, you just got to take the positives from it. We didn't get out of first gear. Yeah, that's not great. We want to get out of first gear in our games. We want to get into fifth gear and absolutely show no mercy to teams. But we still create chances. We still scored a goal, and on another day could have scored plenty more goals, and still were overall, I'd say, just about the better team. So, yeah, you've just got to take the positives out of everything at the minute with Norwich. It's very easy to get negative. I think when you win 9 on the bounce, there's that sort of expectation that comes with football fans that you've got to then win every single game, because if you don't win it, it's a disappointment because you've won the last 9 or whatnot. So I think that expectation kind of plays in Norwich fans' heads. We've got to win this game 10 in a row. We've got to win. We've won 9 before. Why can't we win this one? But I think you've just got to look at it from the outside perspective and just realise that is a good point. We want to win every game, but sometimes you have to take that draw. And that Blackburn game is when we're still 8 points clear at the top. We're still God knows how many points away from Brentford and Swansea. I mean, I've lost count because them two are just absolute dross at the minute, and they're really proving to why they are the bottle jobs of the promotion spots now instead of Leeds. So yeah. Another point is that Ivan Toney is an absolute waffler. I believe he said on the 12th of March that Brentford can still catch Norwich.
Just one automatic promotion place up for grabs, and you want it.
But that's 2, I think. We'll still catch Norwich. That's what we're aiming for.
Since then, Brentford have barely picked up any points, and he's just a bit of a waffler, isn't he? He's not really helped himself by saying that, thinking they can still catch us, because I don't see any way how. I don't think any other football fan in general, even Brentford fans, will think that Ivan Toney and Brentford can catch Norwich, because there's simply no way. yeah, he's a bit of a waffler there. But yeah, that's everything I think I've covered in today's match review, and kind of just a bit of a news update of what's going on around Norwich leading into the international break, which is now happening. But like I say, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my content. Also, go follow my socials, which are down in the description. And I'll promise to be more active on there as well, because I'm very unactive on my site. Well, not unactive, but not active enough, I guess. But like I say, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, just like, subscribe, click the notification bell, follow the socials, and I'll see you later.